All right, welcome back. I just figured out that the last stream I did on how to upgrade your weapons and gear actually was cut off, so I'm going to do another one.
Agent in need of backup.
So, when I first started, I was upgrading gear the slow way, one piece at a time. I was using it, trying to upgrade my proficiency and all this, and it was just taking forever. So, the correct way to do it, at least that I know, there might be another way, but as of now, this is the way I've been doing it, and it goes fairly quick. Once you have all your loot, what you want to do, you go run countdowns wherever you can get it, gather a bunch of loot. First thing I always do after a loot run is I go into a tinkering station. I then go to a library, make sure, and it just so happens that this time there is a green check mark there. That means I can extract some points for my marksman rifles. I've already maxed out these, so now I can get one for this. And we'll look on here, and it's right here in the middle. Attributes, I can be improved. One more. I'm ready to max this out, I think. Let's see, and what you do, you click it, and then you go extract. And there it is. So let's see if I see, and I just now, that maxed out my marksman rifle. I only have SMGs and pistols left. That's how you do that. So after I've done that, then what you want to do is go to your loot, and instead of actually deconstructing it, so I know now there's nothing I can use to up my attributes. So I have old trash in here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll select my new stuff that I want to deconstruct. And instead of deconstructing it, you're going to say, click the V key and say mark as junk. This is what you want to do for all of them. Just go on down, mark them all as junk. And then go ahead and come into your gear. I'm not trying to collect anything at the moment for the gear, so I'm going to go ahead and mark all of them. Alrighty. And you keep doing that for all your gear. These things you got to do a little bit differently because they don't typically go into that. And then once you get all your gear marked, you go back into the tinkering station, and before you do anything, you go over to expertise, and don't go into the single ones to try to upgrade them like you normally would. You look at this number here. So right now I'm level 9, I'm 129, I need to get to 200 to get to level 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the X key. I'm going to donate all my junk and watch what happens to that number. See, that number jumped. Now, I didn't do all my junk, or I would have got more points. The more stuff you donate, the more points you get. So I'm that much closer to 200. Then, what you want to do is come back out into your gear, and not everything is donatable. So if stuff is still in here after you've donated, that means you can go ahead and deconstruct it. I just want to double check because there was a lot in there that didn't go. Nope, there's nothing to donate. All right, so now we'll deconstruct it. Deconstruct junk. And there we go. Now what I do to get more loot is I go on countdown runs. So I'm not using any utility gears. I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct those, get printer filaments. All right. Offensive, I know which ones I want on the offense. I double checked to make sure I didn't get a 13 protection from elites. I already got a 12 of those. All right, so I'm going to get rid of these. And what I'm doing is making room so I can go on a loot run, because there's nothing worse than being on a loot run and not be able to pick up loot because you got too many of these stupid gear mods in there. All right, so we got everything done there. So now I'm going to go ahead and do a countdown run. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I'm just going to jump into a main mission here behind Heroic. I was able to actually do 2 legendaries last night. I did 3. 2 of them we made it to the end and actually was successful, and then the third one we died at the end. I was the last person standing, so I was impressed with myself anyway. Right, here's my gear. I'm working on a Overlord. I'm getting 2 stacks on the Overlord. No, I've got 3 stacks. What do we got here? Yeah, I got 3 stacks on the Overload, so I'm getting 10% rifle damage, 30% accuracy, and 30% weapon handling. And I'm also using the Wataka, however you say that. I'm also getting more. I'm getting magazine size and rifle damage. So using the Iron Lung, once they're set on fire, then I follow it up with my SIG, which also has Inferno on it. And if they're burning, that SIG adds 25% damage to them while they're burning. And then after 4 kills, it applies its own burn to the next enemy. So these two weapons working together in tandem work great. And the good old Exodius gloves, those things get you out of so many spots where you'd end up dying if you didn't have them. All right, so I did see, I ran a countdown run. Whenever I do countdown runs, I don't use my drone. I use this sticky foam launcher. Sometimes when you go into a countdown run, the group leader will check who's coming into it, and if you have a drone, they'll kick you out because drones can be hacked in countdown, and they'll get turned against you. So I'm going back to my drone, my fixer drone. I run with that when I'm not going to do a countdown. Because I can actually, if I don't need help myself, I'll send it off to help somebody else who needs it, who may be in front of me. So let's go ahead and try to run a mission here. We'll jump into a mission. We'll go ahead and do it on Aurora. See what happens, if we can get one right away or not. Typically, I don't get them as quick when I'm in the capital. Yeah, we're not going to get one here. So what I do in that situation is I'll go on up to another. We'll go over to New York. I seem to have better luck in New York. We'll head over here to the. Oh, that was interesting. So I've completed all of the missions on here, and now I'm just going through and trying to loot up to get my weapons even higher. Because there are agents out there who, when you run in here, this wall will be full of hunter masks, which are incredibly hard to kill. This is all your exotic loot. I'm missing 2. I need the bighorn, and there's another one I want to get. Then I'll run down here to see where we're at in the join a clan. Even if you guys aren't active with your clan, if you join a clan, you get weekly loot. I already got mine for the week. But I also come in here and I like to look at the stats. Like Sinji in 98 has me. Yeah, it's between Warlock Vader, me, and Sinjin in here to see who's top. Warlock Vader must not have been playing for the last couple of days because he's usually pretty high. All right, so then we'll see if we can get a mission here. A matchmate. Do a roar. Come on, give us a mission. And we're not getting any. So I'm going to try one other spot. If we don't get a mission on the next one, we'll just pick one and run it. Let's go ahead and run this one. We'll see what happens here. Sometimes if you move around to different safe houses, it will look for missions in that area. So we'll try one more here. Random, roar, and there you go. See, you got to move around. So we'll see what it. I forgot to look. All right, Manning National Zoo. I like that mission. People don't like it because it's kind of long, but I actually liked it. It's a good variety, a lot of open space, so you can really take advantage of your rifle. So let's see where they're going to load us into this. Oh, all right, we just started.
We're under attack. It's the division.
Okay, we're going to get a mission in here.
You know what you need to do.
Glad I switched over to my healer drone. We're going to need it. Who are we running with? We got, what? We got 3 other agents with us. All right, so we'll just run through here. See, at distance, this rifle, this SIG, is incredible. And this is a level 9. I can only imagine when I get this thing to 20. Yeah. So, you know, and if you're running with somebody else who happens to have Inferno on there and they're setting them on fire for me, I don't even have to switch off. So A little hectic there for a minute. All right. Boom. Boom shakalaka. All right. All right, guys. Let's see. We got any good ammo over here anywhere we can get? Oh, we got a little loot box. All right. Well, somebody go push it, man. Okie dokie, here we go. Locate Emmeline Shaw. Alright, somebody shoot the sticky bomb. That's okay. Now what I like to do is to get up close and personal. Yeah. So I feel fairly confident doing this because I know I have my reviver hive on me. So there we go. I mean, I'll throw a reviver hive for somebody if I'm in a really good group and I know that if I die, they're probably not going to die. But when there's 3 dead or 2 dead and you're with the last person standing, that's not the time to be throwing your reviver hive. So let's just go on up here and get these guys.
The main control room for the monorail system is further into the park. Looks like the quickest route is through the deep sea
That wasn't
exit.
too shabby. Got some good loot. I didn't check to see what the target of loot was. But loot is loot when you're just going to use it all as junk to upgrade to a higher level. Let's see what rules are running under in here. Do I get 23 seconds? All right, so we're down to 23 seconds. That's
Rainer,
good for
where
me.
are you?
We just got to the aquarium.
Stop.
Fucking finally. Okay, they're probably coming right to you.
We'll give them a nice, warm welcome.
This Division 2 game, yeah, you know, I'm not really burned out on it yet. Some of the missions are getting a little stale, but there's a new mission pack coming out. See, now this guy needs help, so I'm going to send my drone over to help him out. I'm going to give him a little armor. So that's what I'll do. When I don't need to armor myself, I'll move that armor around. A big old tank coming at us there.
Rainer, what's your status? Rainer, come in. Shit.
All right. I don't remember what's next. I haven't run this one in a while. But it's nice doing a run that's different than they're like the Union District or
Low-level
different.
radio repeater detected. Pinpointing location.
A repeater.
Okay, I know we're at here.
Boost the range of their comms. Taking that equipment offline will make it harder for them to coordinate against you.
Yeah, this game does better when you work as a team. Try to help each other out. So I gave him some armor when he needed it. And away we go. Nobody died. All right. Where are we at here?
This is Hosteller. We need backup. Anybody in range of the Savannah exhibit, head there now. Everybody else, fall back.
I'm gonna get a little
to the area
closer
and
so I
make
can get
sure
some better
no one
shots in.
gets through.
Yeah, I'd like to move on up so I can get my loot. I don't run off without the loot. Oh, we got a tank coming at us. On up over here. See what these guys are doing. Give him a little armor if he needs it. Oh, sneaky son of a gun. Sneaky little dude. I'm gonna turn my volume down a little bit. I'll just sit up here and take these guys down from a distance. All right. At a distance, this rifle is really good. Really
You should
good.
be coming up on a monorail station soon. The
Good.
control room will be overlooking it.
We go. I forgot how long this one was. All right. See what hijinks we can get into here. While we wait for everybody to get up here. That's why I like to collect my loot as we're doing it, because then otherwise people get irritated. They're sitting there waiting for you. Here we go. And
Code detected.
spot here. And here we go. Ready? And here we go. Got it. Yeah, I didn't get anywhere.
Agent down.
I mean, I don't know how you.
An agent gained assistance.
Oh, brother. Am I the only one alive? This is one of the situations where I am not throwing my drone. People they get butt hurt. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I wish you could revive me quicker. But here we go. Revive him, dude.
Another agent has joined your
Good, good. We need another one because this game spawned agents on a number of people. So if you start with 4, you're going to get spawned enough for 4 people, and then when one leaves, you know, there's 3 of you fighting for 4. All right. Well, we almost just got wiped out. So this build I'm running, it's pretty good, you know, when you run aggressively, and I've got enough health built into it, and then with the Exodius gloves, It's a pretty good little build.
We're in position.
So
Anybody
far,
see
it's been the only build that I've been able to get through a legendary run with.
I didn't get any
I
of that.
can't do legendary solo yet, but I can go through any heroic run on this solo.
Shit.
Oh, I never knew that was there.
Looks like you're right by that monorail station.
All right, here we go.
Control room is just on the other side
Heading
of the
to the monorail station. I'm gonna take a quick peek at what I'm running with here. Ooh, we got a 42. Well, I'm surprised that guy went down. You know, sometimes you'll see these really high-level agents, and they're running not that great of a build. You just gotta wonder. And if you inspect them, a lot of times you'll notice a lot of their gear isn't uploaded or upgraded. Sounded like someone screaming there for a minute. This is what happens when you run ahead and don't wait for everybody. You end up getting killed. But you know what? You can wait. Mr. In a hurry. Yeah, you get killed because you ran ahead of everybody, that's your problem, bro. I'm not throwing my reviver drone for you. Alright. Who are you shooting at? Come on, guys, what the hell are you doing? Man, I tell you. Time to just... See, this build lets me do that. Because I know I'm gonna, if my armor breaks, those Exodius gloves will shoot a puff of smoke and actually blinds the enemy to me for 3 seconds. So they'll actually stop firing at you. And then you get a little bit of life, and you can just keep right on firing at them. So I'm gonna have to run more aggressive because the team I'm on does not seem to be doing all that great. I hate those razor blade things. They're hard to kill too. Light these babies up, get them burning. Where we got? Somebody up here? Alright, I'll take him down. I gotta let him have it here first.
That should be the place. See if you can patch Isaac into the control board.
All right. Well, let's see where we're at here. It's the monorail, okay. Somebody push the damn box, for Christ's sake.
Interfacing.
A lot of times, just because an agent has a really high level, it doesn't necessarily mean they're that good of an agent. In that moment, they may be running a new build they're working with, because I do that. But I always will test my builds, in a solo run before I do anything, because I don't want to come into a group on a new build and just get slaughtered. It's not fair to the group. All right, now we're attacking the monorail. Go ahead and kill that for now so I can get another one when the big train arrives. Alright, I didn't even have to deploy it. Alright, I think they switched up their gear that last stop. Realized the gear they were using wasn't working for them. Good. Because this run only gets harder at the end.
Automatic braking system activated.
And on Aurora, you can only imagine doing this on Legendary. Okay, here we go.
Guess they weren't taking any
Our
chances.
drone out.
But you're inside the barricades. You should be able to make it.
It'll let him. Oh, now it's time to run out of ammo. Hey, when that happens. Hurry up, get through this. Collecting a lot of loot. That's good, because then after this run, I'll go ahead and do another upgrade, and we'll see where it got us on the loot stuff.
Show them we're not afraid of them.
Boom!
Make them fear us.
Yeah, bro. Nice dodge. But you gotta need to up your game a little bit here. Give me my ammo back. But if I could give anybody a tip, I mean, everybody got their own different play style. I've noticed when I stay moving, I live a lot longer. It's when I get hunkered down in position and try to defend it, I'll get bunched up on, and it gets a lot tougher at that point. Go ahead and kill the, still be able to use it. Alrighty, just gonna let them all have it. Like that. Alright, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, a tank. That's the tank. Yeah, burn, burn, tank. Whoa, we don't want to catch fire. Where they at? Where they at? Gonna sneak up on me, huh? Think I'm gonna notice you? Well, I did. I noticed it, bro. Alrighty. Ooh. Oh, did that burn? Oh. Oh, gonna burn a little bit? Yeah. Oh. I thought that was a dude. All I can say is, sure, good thing there's no friendly fire in this game, because I'd end up leveling my own teammate.
Don't let them through! Thermaline!
More than one, because I mean, you know, in the heat of battle, they just step right in front of you. Alright, where we at? Where we at, guys? Always get ammo when you have the tent. What's going on? Why did I just jump down here? Shit, I forgot where I was at. Oh, that wasn't smart. I forgot where I was at. Alright, now it gets a little more difficult. We got this machine gun coming at us.
Explosives detected.
set up here. Right. My drone bat. Okay, I think we're coming close to the end of this. Yeah. This one is where it all gets. It can go south here real quick. So you gotta kinda, I mean, yeah, you gotta work as a team. Still, you have to be aggressive. Because otherwise, I want my drone back, boys. Oh, I almost got myself killed there for a minute. I think I remember that. I remember those guys. There's a key of some sort. Yeah. Oh! Oh, did that hurt? I like to get my loot, just in case. You know, I keep forgetting I got my, where's she at? There they all come. Yeah, well, you don't gotta wait too long, girl. Here they all come. I was ready for that. Eat a little lead. All right, so now we will run through here and collect all our loot. Somebody will go down and run the hollow to end the mission. And that's our run of the Manning National Zoo. As soon as they end this mission. Makes you kind of feel sorry for her.
Target deceased.
I mean, when you watch the hollow.
Fucking waste. Think
Poor
of the
girl.
things she could have done. The lives she could have saved. She was right,
Yeah.
you know.
All
Killing her
because-
won't end the outcasts. It might even make them more dangerous for a while.
To hurt her baby.
But without
Yeah.
her to hold
That's
them
what mothers
together,
do.
they're gonna start to unravel.
All right, and that's the Manning National Zoo. So we're gonna go ahead and bail.
You have
And what we'll do now is we'll do the upgrade the weapon thing again. So first thing we'll do when we log into Washington. Okay, we're gonna have to leave. Yeah, we gotta leave. All right, go back. That was a good run. I was a little worried there in the beginning when that one guy rage quit. You'll see a lot of people rage quit in here. I mean, you know, if you get into this game and you're new,
detected.
even if you've been playing it a while, there's so much to this game. It's easy to not know everything. All right, so let's go ahead and first we'll go to the tinkering station. See if I have any more check. Nope, there's nothing more to upgrade there. All right, so now we'll go ahead and
Agent requesting
Boy,
backup.
I am tempted to add that to answer that call, but I'm going to do this so that I'll show you how. We'll make that trash. Let's go ahead and do the ones we didn't do before. I've got everything sorted. Here's another quick tip. If you want to sort these are your sort options right there. Even though that was in front of me for forever, I did not realize that till just a couple of weeks ago. And I guess as I'm getting older and a senior, I miss obvious things like that. I'm not going to keep any of these. I'm going to go ahead and donate them all. We'll come on down here. 12. If they can't do better than what I have for this particular session, I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of them. I have plenty of gloves. I don't even bother looking at the gloves because I can't get rid of my Exodius gloves. Those gloves are just, they allow me to play more aggressive and get me further into the game. All right, so we should see a big number jump on this one. Okay, so now we'll go back into the tinkering station. Expertise, let's look at this number here, 138. We're going to donate all junk. It gave me 5. I was expecting more. That means a lot of that was not donatable, so we'll go ahead and deconstruct it. Yeah, see, I've already donated too many weapons. So we'll just deconstruct it and get more components, and I'm going to lose components deconstructing it, but there's only so much room, and I know people use mules. I mean, I don't know all of the game as it is, let alone trying to figure out how to use a mule. So, all right, and that completes this session of how to upgrade your gear and weapons on Division 2. And we did a run of the Manny National Zoo, and if anybody sees this, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be posting more. Everybody, and end the stream.